Kumu Template video number 10 versions. This is sort of an update on video number 3, creating. And I have some new thoughts about actually using this template and forking it to create new models in Kumu. The link to this template is in the notes section of the video. I used this template because I got tired of setting up all of the various and sundry aspects of Kumu that I wanted for the way that I wanted my models to look. And if you're interested in finding out about all of the history on this, watch these 10 videos, which are all short. I think they're only 6 to 8 minutes long each, that talk about the development of this template, and here's the history of its development. In video 3, I talked about if you want to use this template, you go ahead and you go up here and you select fork this project, which then creates a version of this project that belongs to you. And once you do that, then you go ahead and come up here and use the blank version map that's already part of the project. The difficulty with that is that all of these items are still defined in the project that you create, and you're likely to run into entity collision someplace along the way because there's only one data set within Kumu when you create a project. So what I've done is I've created a blank version of this template, and there's a link to it right here, and that blank contains all of the setups, all of the scripts that define the way that the model is decorated. And though all of the data items themselves are gone, but all the setups are here. So once you open this template, this blank version of the template, you can come over here and you can say, fork this project, which will then create a version of this template in your own basic workspace. Now, if you have both a basic workspace and a pro workspace, then you probably want to move it to the pro workspace because that's where you get to use the discussions and other features that aren't available in the basic workspace. So you have to come back over here and go to admin and say you want to transfer the project. For me to transfer it, first I have to rename it because I already have a project called Kumu Template, so I'm just going to call it Demo 10. So I renamed the project. Notice that then changes the URL for the project itself. And then I go back down here and go to admin and say transfer the project, which is currently in Systems Wiki, and I transfer it to STW, which is my pro account. Notice that now the URL for this project is kumu.io/stw/demo10. So the other part that I realized is if you're working with a group of people developing a model and you want to be able to keep track of how it's evolving over time, you can go up here and name this, and rather than introduction, go here and rename the map and call it version 01 240202. So this is now the name of this map. And we might, well, let me go to here and go to sketch mode and create an element. And then I'll create another element. All right, now, a couple of things. I'm in the standard mode where the pop-ups are in effect. It's part of the definition of the template. To get out of the pop-ups mode and be able to use the toolbar, which is talked about in video 5, I need to come up here and go to Edit View, which then changes the script that's being invoked. So the toolbar is usable so that when you mouse over this, you can then go ahead and use the toolbar to actually set the types. And the toolbar makes it so much easier to set things up. So once you've done this, if you're doing this with a group of people, you create a video along the way. And once the video is done, you go ahead and save the video here. When the group gets back together the next time to create the next iteration of this project, what you do is you come up here and you say duplicate map, and you make this version 2, which is done on the 7th, whenever, I don't know, some date. And submit it. You are now on version 2, and you can then go ahead and create some more pieces. It's back to default, so I need to go back to edit view. And then I can go ahead and say subtracts from, and then I can go here and add even more stuff and set this. So this is the version of the map, and we've created another video, and we'll save this video. We'll save this video here so that people know what was done to get to version 2. But if they want to know how you got here, they can go back to version 1, and here is the version 1 of the map that was created on the first time, and here is version 2 of the map. And the last time I worked with a group of people, we probably had, I don't know, 10 or 15 iterations of the map, and we didn't do this. And as a consequence, we essentially had little idea of how we got to where we were from where we started from. But this way, you could have like 24 versions of this map, and you could simply continue to evolve them. And for each iteration, you have a video that shows where we started. We started here, and then the next iteration we went to here, and then there's another one and another one that essentially shows the evolution of the model over time. And I am looking forward to using this in the next session that we do a group model development, because it will allow us to far better keep track of how the model evolves over time. So hope you found this useful, and feel free to use the template, watch the videos. I have really liked the way that it has evolved over time, and I hope it just keeps getting better. So take care. Bye.